All right, this is Maestro Black Light Phenomenon, and this is Cyberspace Ministry, the Aboriginal, Universal, Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. And we're talking about the God of the Caucasian race, Yakub. It's the 6th day of December, and we out in the rain. It's cold out here. I'm waiting in the car though for my grandson. Hate to say it, but they got his mind. The Caucasian that took over his mind. He wants to be Superman and Batman, and his mamas and them getting them little toys, Batman toys. And it's gonna be this December. I hate to say this, but it's gonna be, turn on this heat, man. It's gonna be black babies wanting white dolls, black girl babies wanting white girl dolls, because our people don't make black dolls. None of our people, except a few, only a few, maybe one or two, had enough sense to make black dolls. And none of our people, I don't see no black action figures. I don't see no black superheroes. So you don't see them on TV. If you do, they playing a supporting role. They're not the main stars. John White played in Spawn, but that's not too appealing to the eye of the young ones. And they don't show that often either. I was watching the Bounce TV. They had a black superhero, the first black Superman, and he was into, but that was back in the 70s, and they need to remake it. And this guy right here, he didn't use no physical force when he turned into the Superman. Everything was mind power. I liked it that, because that's the only way we're gonna overcome and get out the belly of the beast, is through mind power. And that's how I come to you. I come to you through mind power. And Master Farad came to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and gave him the most truthful history of the black man and to date, and everybody else is following his lead. But some of these brothers is working for the Caucasian to mix you up. And the other day in my video, was yesterday, matter of fact, I was saying that the black man created or made the Caucasian man. And once he made this man, he taught him tricknology, which is only, a con game. It's like a con game. That's the only way he could defeat us. It's through con. He had to get to our minds first. So using tricknology. And there came Moses because we had abandoned him. He was using technology so much in ancient history that we abandoned him and drove him up in the caves of Europe where he went savage and started grunting, lost his language, knowledge of self, like we done did now. See, the black man here in America, living in the ghettos, done lost his language. Therefore, he done lost the knowledge of self, his God, you know, all his skills that he used for the Caucasian. Because the Caucasian that took the black man's science and knowledge, flipped it, and weaponized it, and used it on us. But he don't have the kind of power that we got. We got soul power, which is that melanin. You know, we got layers and layers of melanin stacked on top of each other. And he only got maybe 1 or 2 layers. That's why he can't stay out in the sun. The sun's burning him up. So while he pat us on our back and smile and pay us this fiat money that we think is we profiting, when we get $1 million of this money, we don't know that we're another $500,000 in debt when we spend the money. You know, because half of us is not aware of the kind of technology and games that he play on us, because he played on his own people. He got his own people tricked, con, you know. He can't tell them the truth, you know, because he done stole their money too, stole their whatever type of mind that they had. He stole their mind, stole their money too, see. And all this comes from the teachings of Yaqub. Yaqub was sole purpose was to build a monster to rule us. But this Caucasian can only last 6,000 years. Now, why is that? Because he was the last man, or the last being grafted from us, and so that made him so weak that he only way he can reproduce himself is grab one of our women, or they women grab one of our men, and they reproduce themselves through that. But then they won't be the same. They still will be brown. But the only thing will be the same is their mindset. And that's the mind is more deeper than the color, but at least they can stand some of that sun, see. They have a little bit of melanin in them. And but they'll still have that same technology, double mind. You know, that won't be grafted out of them. See, the mind is a deep thing, you know. It oversees the brain. The brain oversees the body, you know. But the mind is the kingdom of the Most High. And there are little ether cords connected, you know, you got that pineal gland, and, you know, and that's connected to the universal, the inner verse, you know. See, the inner verse goes inner and outer, you know, and that's that 4th dimension. That 4th dimension is the doorway to the 5th, 6th, 7th, and beyond. So, you know, y'all nowadays, y'all not into the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and y'all more into Malcolm, and y'all in the Farrakhan. But Elijah, he didn't tell. He taught Farrakhan, more than he put in those books he wrote. Farrakhan was his national representative. But all what Master Farad put in his brain, and he Master Farad taught him I'm talking about the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, day and night. Night and day and night. And for 3 years, 3.5 years. And then he disappeared, because he had the right man for the right job. And his job was to wake us up and, turn us back into the gods that we once was. So the Maestro is putting together a all-black band, all-black orchestra. And I'm looking for band members, because we're gonna make some music. See, the music that we gonna blow, that we gonna play, is gonna bring down the walls of Jericho. That's how powerful it's gonna be. This tune that we about to get ready to hook up, we don't have a title for it yet. But when we come up with that title, we're gonna be searching for, musicians. The music has already been created. It's already, here. Well, we needed somebody to blow it. We need a strong sax. We need some wind instruments. We need some brass. We got one horn on that final call. We got a lead trumpet on the final call, see. But we want the whole band, blowing that horn, for the final call. And this is the call for us to roll, see. This is the call for us to roll. It's time for us to roll. And if you can't see us rolling, then something wrong with your eyesight, something wrong with your mind, see. Now, that's not gonna be, we gotta do tryouts, and then we gotta do a couple of rehearsals. And after we do that rehearsal, then we're gonna do a live performance right here on the planet Earth. The whole Earth is our stage. And every black man is playing a part. The stage is set. The curtain goes up. The scene is a supreme heart. You understand what I'm saying? A heart that never will have a heart attack. It pumps the blood into the body. We're gonna call this heart super heart. Now, can y'all understand what I'm saying? I know I'm kind of too deep for some of y'all. Some of y'all can't, y'all like that silly stuff, But we're gonna come back with one more of these for today. Black Light out.